Hello and welcome to another update video about AVAX. So yeah, AVAX is certainly one of the more interesting coins here these days. I'm still waiting here for a dip possibly into this wave 4 support area. At least this is, in my opinion, highly likely to drop into this region between 1391 and 1451. I think this is still working on its correction. At the moment the market is in a difficult situation. This correction is not entirely clear. I think the reason for that is that some coins, and they all currently go to through a similar correction, not all of them, but many of them, because many of them look like as if they are creating a so-called flat pattern, which means we had an A wave to the downside, a B wave to the upside, basically, yeah, here a slightly overshooting B wave, which was immediately sold off. So for me, that makes it at least likely structurally to interpret this as an ABC pattern, which would then eventually still come down. That's certainly one interpretation. That's the more bullish one, where I would assume that we can still get into this region here between the 50% retracement and the 38.2, between 1391 and 1451. Again, that's the ideal target here for this wave 4, and we would then get another wave 5 that could be fairly, well, not long necessarily, but it could get into the region between $17.18 and $19.16, and that would complete this wave 3, and then we should get another 4 down and a 5 up. That is certainly my view. That's certainly possible. And the other possibility is that, let me just see this. The other possibility would be that, and that's possible unfortunately, which is the more bearish view, that this wave 4 was already finished here, and this was a very short wave 5. That would of course mean that if we come down, we're going to drop below the 1391 level, and would then have another chance to find support down here around 1247. Should not drop below 1247, however. No, 1 second. Let me just think. I think I made a mistake here in terms of fib levels. Yes, for understanding that this 5-wave move is over, I need to draw the fibs differently. So for the scenario that the wave 5 of 3 was already finished up there at this latest peak, the key support area will then be down here in the region around 1189. We should then not drop below that level. If we do that, then this whole move up was probably just a fake out, and we will come down to make lower lows below the 1060 level. So it's two scenarios here that I'm following primarily at the moment. Two clearly defined support areas. If one doesn't hold, the other one becomes relevant. Unfortunately, I would give it it's a very similar probability at the moment. We've got that across cryptos. We've got the same situation for Solana, same situation for Cardano. That I'm thinking, is this only a wave 4 which is starting here, or which is underway, or is it already the completed 5-wave pattern here, and we're coming down in a wave 2 in a deeper retracement? This is not entirely clear, unfortunately. Therefore, in my opinion, higher risk. Yeah, so the Elliott waves are telling us here that there are two possibilities. Not entirely clear which one, because the corrections could point to both scenarios. Especially the difficulty is this overshooting B wave here with AVAX, and therefore I would personally not use any leverage at the moment. Possibly the spot market with a tight stop loss below the wave 4 support area if we get into this region. And of course, if we now break above the previous high here at 1651, then it points towards we are already here in a breakout. That wave 4 is over, wave 5 is still ongoing, and that also this correction is already over. But I think this sell-off from the top here indicates to me a correction is still ongoing. However, of course, I don't know. If we break it, then we break it, and that would be the signal for a direct move up, and then we've got this target range between 1718 and 1917. But from what I see in the structure here, it would rather point towards a flat pattern, which is playing out here, either with the C wave to find support in this region, or if we break below 1391, then we have the other scenario that's a bit more bearish, but also then afterwards we should move higher if that support holds at the level that I gave you. I think it was around 1 second, we can double check that, 1187 here. Yeah, that's also where we've got this sort of dotted line. Yeah, and that's my update about AVAX. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.